brother teacher here. I want to go over some techniques with you as it relates to directness, straight line to the target and or opponent. Again, I'm not using a partner today. I'm not using the mukjong or anything of that sort. I'm just using myself and your imagination. Imagination is very important in martial arts. You must learn how to use your mind and envision someone attacking you and envision applying your technique as well. That's one of the reasons people do katas or forms. You know, it's a repetition of the same thing using imagery in your mind. So with that said, when someone attacks me, let's say this is my left side, right fist coming, I'm going to execute Pak Sao, done in conjunction with a sun fist. Is called Pak Dor. Whatever you want to call it, it's done together, just like that. So when an attack comes, it's 1, 2. That's the way I teach it in increments. When you know it, it's just one movement, saving time and reactionary time as well. So it's 1. This is the 4-corner theory in Wing Chun. Okay, so when a punch is coming down my center, this is my center for the most part. So I remove that from its path towards me. I'm standing square right now. I remove it. It's on the outside of me now, and I bust up their center or run through their center. So it's here and here done together. It's boom, here and there in steps done together. It's like so. It's done together. Okay, the same is true with Pak, not Pak, but Bang Sao. Bang Sao is a rising elbow block. So look, the elbow block is really not a block. It is a deflection like everything else. It's a deflection. Okay, so it's more like this. When a punch is coming, I'm allowing the punch to be intercepted by my own arm. Directionally, I'm sending it somewhere else. So I'm here, and the arm is resting here, or it's being deflected here, and then once my focus is back, I strike underneath. Once a person punches, their arm exposes the underneath side. So anytime an arm leaves your body or your base, when it's out, you're exposed underneath. So that Bang Sao carries the opponent's arm up here. So it's here, and I strike underneath with a knife hand. Same thing on this side. I Bang Sao, and I'm protecting my face at the same time, and I strike underneath their arm into their rib area with a knife hand. Again, excuse the camera, can't keep up with me. So that was Pak Dor, and that was Bang Sao with a knife hand as a result. And another thing also would be when a person punches at you, the punch is coming down my center towards me, I'm going to slap it down, and I'm going to, like ricochet, it's 1 and a back fist. As soon as I make contact with the hand, it's going to be 1 and launch. I'm going to launch from their hand after I slap it down. It's going to be here and there, for example. So it's going to be 1 and bam. It's going to be here, slap it down, and back fist. As soon as the hand is slapped out of the way, my hand attacks the same hand. And another technique also is to leave the center and go outside of their technique. You don't want to face your opponent in an engagement slugging it out. You want to be in the safest position for the most part. So when the punch is coming down the center, you can deflect on the outside, where you're on the outside of their arm. Their arm will be here on this side. And so I'm going to trap or lop sao and attack. So I'm going to go to the side here and attack. Same thing is true on the opposite side. They're punching with their left, I'm going to fade to the side, intercepting their arm, trap, and attack on the outside. So it's going to be here and boom, it's going to be here and like so. I will do that with a partner as well in an upcoming video so that you can see those more from a practical standpoint with another individual as my partner. So remember your sun fist, your vertical fist. This is the most natural punch that you can use against an opponent. As opposed to the 4-fist strike, I use those, but the vertical fist is natural. It's a normal position. So most of the time when you scratch your head like this, don't you? You close your fist and drop it down. That's the vertical fist. You don't scratch your fist or your head like this, do you? And punch like that? No. So this is more natural. They both have their benefits. Okay, so when you practice your sun fist, you practice one at a time, and then you practice two in sequence. Then you practice 3, all the way up into 10. Then you will have done 550 sun fist punches. Make sure that you move around when you execute your punches also, so that you can get used to punching while you're advancing and even retreating and sidestepping. Okay, I hope that this was of value to you. Alright, so again, recapping: Pak Dor, sun fist and slap block, if you will. Here, it was also Bang Sao, strike underneath, Bang Sao, strike underneath. It was also, if I didn't show you, it's Tan Sao and strike with the same hand. I did that in the earlier video. So Tan Sao, moving forward, striking with the same hand, Tan Sao, and striking with the same hand. So you're ricocheting off of your opponent's initial attack. So it's here and there going forward. And I also said step to the side here, deflecting the opponent's arm to the outside of you so that you're on the outside of their body. You trap like Lap Sao, and then you attack here on the opposite side. You trap and you attack from the outside of them, as opposed to engaging them head on. This is Brother Teacher. Success in your training. Train often. Train as if you were in an actual street confrontation. So how you practice is how you're going to respond in an actual street confrontation. Be blessed. See you in the next video.